Welcome to GCCars. My name is Eric and today we're going to take a city POV test drive in this 2022 Hyundai Ioniq Ultimate. In Canada, this is the all-wheel-drive long range preferred with the ultimate package. And yeah, in this POV test drive we're just going to test the smoothness of the drivetrain. Of course it's an EV, so we're going to test the different regeneration modes. We might be able to do just a very brief acceleration test and just see how it drives in the city. We have two more POV test drives though, if you want to know more about this Ioniq. We have one at night where we test the headlights, sorry, the high beams, and we have one on the highway where we test all the semi-autonomous driving assists this Ioniq offers. But if you want to hear all my thoughts, make sure to click in the top right hand corner for my full review. Before we start, just want to show you, give you a quick look here, the interior. In the back, look at the nice white interior. Looks great. I really like it. Although I'm a little concerned about kind of crumbs and all that collecting here, but whatever. And I like this charge point. Excuse the dirt. It's just been really terrible weather the last few days. Just so extra with it being electronic. Anyhow, I would say we go driving. How about that? Nice red piping on the seats. Looks really good, and we want to keep all the dust and mud out. Currently sitting at 57% battery, which gives us about 196 kilometers of range. That's about 123 miles. So pretty decent considering it is, where's the temperature? 9 degrees Celsius, so that's like 55 Fahrenheit, roughly. It's like just on the verge of sweater weather. Currently in level 1 regeneration. We have multiple of different levels and we're gonna just switch through them. And you can see one of the nice features here already in this Ioniq is our camera, that as soon as I turn on the indicator, you can see this camera pops up, which gives us a blind spot monitor. The infotainment is the typical Hyundai Kia infotainment, very fast, very responsive, plenty of features, and we also have a lot of cameras. Whatever you need, it's right here. And as you can see, pretty quick as well. I think the loud noise you heard, I think, was the center console clicking into space, into locked position, because you can move it, as you can see. Yeah, that was the noise because I didn't push it backwards the last time. Anyhow, let's go back into normal mode and enjoy the drive. I'm gonna stay quiet for certain times in this video because I just want to give you the opportunity to hear and see what it is to drive the Ioniq without me interfering all the time. For all my thoughts, like I said, just check out the full review. No regeneration, 1, 2, 3. You can just adjust it with the paddles. Let's put her into one pedal driving, so I pedal. I can release the brakes. Not really a huge fan though of how this drives, I'll be honest. Doesn't drive bad or anything, but because basically your accelerator pedal has to become the accelerator and the brake, the travel has to be, you know, lengthened for the accelerator, so it just feels very just kind of very indirect. And I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that, but to each their own. Where does the journey go, Mr. Sierra? Okay. Still on one pedal driving here. Let's go back into single, well, the first level 1 regeneration, which is my preferred one. Normally in EVs I like no regeneration, and then just basically want to use the brake pedal for me to utilize regenerative braking. But what I've found so far, this this might be wrong. I have to, okay, bold move, my man. Anyhow, if I brake right now, it doesn't regenerate at all. It's all physical brakes, at least according to this diagram right here. But if I put in level 1 regeneration and then brake, then it starts regenerating. And I do want to have regenerative braking, otherwise we're losing a lot of efficiency here. So that's why I do it with level 1, which is very similar to how an internal combustion engine car would drive with engine braking. Safe path and entered behind me instead of... I was ready to wait for the scooter driver. But I guess he doesn't trust Toronto drivers. Fair enough. We also have an eco mode, let's put into that, which kind of delays acceleration and, you know, makes the accelerator pedal a little more spongy. Gives you a bit of range though. Both had the same idea. Okay, but that's Parker here. And that's the end of this POV test drive. Put into park. And there we go. Turn her off. Yeah, that is a city POV test drive in the 2022 Hyundai Ioniq 5. Like I said, if you want to hear all my thoughts, make sure to click somewhere on your screen right now for my full review. And if you liked it, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you can get more free videos pretty much on a weekly basis about all sorts of cars. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.